Hello. Thank you for joining Parkinson Voice Project for today's Speak Out Home practice session. My name is Samantha Allenderry. I'm a speech language pathologist and the founder of Parkinson Voice Project. I am here to help you learn to speak out exercises and also help you establish and maintain a consistent speak out home practice routine. Hopefully you enjoy these online sessions so much that it motivates you to practice every day. If you have not signed into the chat yet, please do that. Even if you're not going to chat throughout the session, I want you to see the cute images and messages that are posted. They will also motivate you. For the month of April, every Monday, I'm taking you through the Speak Out e-library. I want you to be using the e-library, if not every day, many days, every week. Okay, I want you to use it often because this is going to help you. The flashcards are going to help you transition your intentional speech into conversation. That's the hardest part. Let's go ahead. First, we need to give a big smile. So let's practice smiling with intent. Give me your best one. And take a sip of water, and we'll get started with the first speak out exercise. We'll do the basic exercises first, and then I'll take you into the e-library. The warm-up, lift every syllable and project it forward across the room. Speak out. Ready? May, me, my, mo, moo. Don't let it trail off. Again. May, me, my, mo, moo. Really exaggerate. Again. May, me, my, mo, moo. Good. We're just going to do 3 of those because I want to spend more time in the e-library with you. So let's move on to the next speak out exercise, the ahs. Deliberately open your mouth wide and project that ah up and over your computer or your iPad. Here we go. Ah. We hold it for a maximum of 10 seconds. So 3 or 4 seconds is fine. We want a clear, strong ah. Let's do it again. Good. Just one more. We're done with the ahs. Take a sip of water. Hopefully in the chat you've put just your first name and where you're from. I love to read the chat messages after the session and see where you're all from. I can't see the chat messages during the session. All right, moving on to speak out exercise number 3, the glides. Project out a steady ah, and then glide up. Ready? Ah. Stop. Ah. The sound is always in front of you. The name of the game, the name of the program is Speak Out. Get your voice in front of you. Ready? Ah. Ah. Good. Nice and controlled. One more. Ah. if you need water, go ahead and take a sip of water. What we're doing right now is called a mini speak out workout. And this is something you do to warm up your voice before social gatherings, before you go out, just to warm up your voice. 3 may, me, my, mo, moos, 3 ahs, 3 glides. And now we're going to count to 10, forward and backward. Let's do it together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that's your mini speak out workout. You probably also do these with your weekly speak out classes. If you are working one-on-one with a certified speak out provider, and I hope you are, after you finish one-on-one therapy, you transition to a weekly speak out class. And the speak out classes usually start with a mini speak out workout. All right, now we're going to move on to the e-library. I'm going to show you, this is our website. The purple button at the top on my screen is at the top right, okay? It says e-library. Click on it. This is the e-library. Today, we're going to be working from one of the workbooks called A Year of Intent over here on the left. I'm going to click on it, and I already have it at the page I want. The Year of Intent has different lessons, 4 lessons for every month. I'm going to click on full screen, and then in the middle, I can zoom in. I'm going to scroll down to the reading. Okay, I'm going to zoom in. I can make them really big. We'll just do the phrases on the left. We're going to read each one with intent twice. Okay, here we go. April Fools. Again. April Fools. You know what? Let me change the setting on here just a second. There you go. Now you can see me too. All right, let's do the second one. Look at the new blooms. Now you need to say every single word with intent. Ready? Look at the new blooms. The next one. She made cookies. Again. She made cookies. We're strengthening the muscles we use for speaking and swallowing. Now it's cloudy outside. Ready? It's cloudy outside. Speak out. It's cloudy outside. The next one. You pranked me. Again. You pranked me. Are you a prankster? Do you like to play April Fool's jokes? Are you one of those kinds of people? My daughter is, definitely. All right, next one. Turn on the garden hose. Again. Turn on the garden hose. Next. Live with purpose. Say it like you mean it. Again. Live with purpose. Next. He loves the sunshine. Make sure when you say shine, it gets in front of you. Ready? He loves the sunshine. Again. He loves the sunshine. The next one. Let's go to lunch. Again. Let's go to lunch. And next, she speaks with gusto. Speak out. She speaks with gusto. Let's take a sip of water. So in the e-library, if you're working one-on-one with a speak out provider, you're probably going to be working out of the speak out booklet, at least the first time you go through the one-on-one therapy. Then there's other workbooks in there with other materials so you won't get bored. we're going to scoot down. Oh, here's some more reading. Let's do these. We'll do a few of them, then we'll skip down to the conversation. Ready? Are the tulips growing? Again. Are the tulips growing? On this next one, let's exaggerate more. Keep your chin up. Again. Keep your chin up. And one more. Ready? I can hear the birds. Again. I can hear the birds. Okay, so we've got sentences here. And I will post this lesson with the reading material. So you'll have a PDF of this lesson. But I would love for you to go into the e-library, into the Year of Intent workbook, and take it from there. All right, I want you to name 3 in each category. Let's start with insects and use your very best voice. Next category, baseball teams. Really concentrate, name them with intent. Next one, Parkinson's symptoms. What are the 4 cardinal symptoms to Parkinson's? Do you know the 4 main symptoms? They're tremor, slowness of movement, rigidity or stiffness, and impaired balance. Tremor, slowness of movement, rigidity, and impaired balance. When someone has 2 of those 4 symptoms, they are usually diagnosed with Parkinson's. Let's try a few more categories, and then I'm going to take you into one of the flashcard sets. Name 3 items on a farm. How about rainy cities? Rainy cities. Say each one with intent. All right. Over here on the right, top right, exit full screen. And then, do you see this on the right? Back to e-library. I'm going to click on that, and I'll get to the flashcards. I'm going to open up on the right side the photo flashcards. Again, I'm going to go to full screen over here on the left. I can also make these bigger. So these are some crazy socks. Let me ask you, do you wear crazy looking socks? That seems to be all the rage with businessmen these days. How about you? When you're working with the photos, I'm going to make this a little bit smaller. You see how I can zoom in and zoom out? Okay, I want you to name the picture. Go ahead and name it with intent. Now, I want you to spell guitar with me. Ready? G-U-I-T-A-R. With these flashcards, it's not that I don't think you know what it is or you can't spell, but can you do it with intent? Can you activate the intentional motor system? Let's spell guitar again, but with more intent. G-U-I-T-A-R. Now let me ask you, and you answer with intent, do you play the guitar? Do you play a different instrument, or have you ever played a musical instrument? Answer with intent. Now, name some different instruments. Okay, think of the symphony, think of a band. Go ahead and name as many instruments as you can think of. The way you use the flashcards, you start with a structured activity, like name the item, spell it, make up a sentence with it. But then you expand into real life conversation. So I might say, if I wanted to buy a guitar, where could I buy one? How much would a guitar cost? Give me directions from your house to the nearest place to buy a guitar. I'm just trying to give you lots of examples. Ideally, what you will be doing is working for 15 to 20 minutes in the e-library with the flashcards with a family member or friend. Think about doing this with your children or grandchildren. You can get on a Zoom call with them. They'll have a lot of fun doing this, but always start with a structured task. Like if it says to name categories, you name items, breakfast foods. You name items back and forth. Imagine doing that with one of your grandchildren or your child back and forth. When you can't think of any, you switch the category. Then you might talk about, what do you like to eat for breakfast? Where's your favorite place to go have breakfast? How much would it cost if you took 4 people out to breakfast? And that's how you transition intentional speech, automatic speech, into intentional speech. You have to practice. I hope these sessions are helping you. Let's go ahead and end with Dr. Boone's words. Ready? Gula ganga ga. Gula ganga ga. The next one. Kuka mangu ka. Kuka mangu ka. Gangla, gangla, and one more with intent. Kukla, kukla. Good. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope these sessions are helping you. Go get into the e-library. Use it several times every week. Thank you.